Hi everyone, this is Dr. English. I want to give you an early welcome back to UAH and the College of Engineering for fall 2020. I understand that this is an unusual semester and how classes are going to be delivered is different and may be a little confusing. My goal with this video is to explain as much about your fall classes as possible so that you are more comfortable with how fall semester will proceed. I say it a lot, but the COVID-19 pandemic and our response to it changes often. Flexibility and adaptability, and maybe a little patience, are the name of the game. Our utmost concern is the health and safety of our students, staff, and faculty, while also giving our students the best possible academic and overall college experience. So, fall classes. There are several modalities, which is a fancy word for course delivery. The modalities are online, hybrid, traditional, and remote. Let's go through them. Online courses have been developed to be delivered electronically. All course materials will be posted in the Canvas course, including video lectures, homework, exams, etc. Synchronous courses may have lectures recorded live on class days and times, and quizzes and exams may be scheduled during the class time. Asynchronous courses will have previously recorded lectures posted according to a schedule dictated by the instructor. Quizzes and exams will typically be given during a window of time on that particular day. Regardless of synchronous or asynchronous, it's important to understand and follow your instructor's guidelines. Online courses are billed as online. Hybrid courses are where students come both to class meetings on campus and participate online. Blue students attend class on campus on Mondays and Tuesdays, and sometimes on Fridays. Silver students attend class on campus on Wednesdays and Thursdays, possibly Fridays. For non-campus days, students may watch a live class, watch a recorded lecture, or some other activity as required by the instructor. Students should be prepared to participate during scheduled class time, whether on campus or not. Hybrid courses are billed with regular tuition and fees. If you're not sure whether you are a blue or silver student, you simply have to look at the last digit of your A number. If it's 0 through 4, you are a blue student. If it is 5 through 9, you are a silver student. Traditional courses will meet on a typical semester schedule on campus and charge regular tuition and fees. However, it would be very unusual for engineering undergraduates to be taking courses that are listed as traditional. Remote. Remote courses are attached to a hybrid course, and all course materials will be posted in the Canvas course, including recorded lectures, homework, exams, assignments, projects, etc. Instructors may record lectures live on class days and times, and your instructor may require that you participate remotely during class times. Students should expect to take quizzes and exams during class time. It's important to understand and follow your instructor's guidance. Remote courses are billed as online courses, and you will not be able to attend any of the hybrid course meetings on campus. So, how to tell the course type for courses on your schedule? There are a couple of ways to. First, you can look at the schedule of classes, and I've given you the website here. Online courses and remote courses have an O designation. You can see that on the left-hand side there of the first 3 blocks. Some courses will have TBA listed for the class times as a default. Don't worry, there aren't any times to be announced. That's just the default for an online course with no class times. Some courses will have a class time listed, and you should expect to participate remotely at those days and times. Remote sections will also have an R in the section number. So if you look at 213, the third block down, it has an R in the section number, and that tells you that it is a remote section associated with a hybrid course. If you look at the 4th block, you can see an example of a hybrid course listing. It's designated with a Y on the left-hand side. This course will have a blue section and a silver section. Traditional courses will have the T designation. There are very few traditional courses. I found this one. It's not one that engineering students would take. You can also go to your schedule by going to my.uah.edu, click on class schedule under student services and under my courses. And here are some examples of what you might see. So for an online class, this course has TBA listed as the class time because it's online and it is asynchronous. It has no class time. And you can also see the where is online because all course materials will be delivered online. So here's an example of an online course that has a scheduled meeting time. So this Physics 1 class has scheduled meeting times, and you should expect to be present online during those times. You can see that there is the where here is online again, so course materials will be available online. So here's an example of another online class that has no meeting time, so it's asynchronous. But notice the status. The status says waitlisted, so you are not, or the student is not actually enrolled in this course yet. So you want to make sure that the status for all of your classes says registered. If you are still in a course that is waitlisted on, say, the first or second day before classes start, you want to start looking at alternatives. So here's an example of a hybrid course on a schedule. So this is for a political science class. You can see that both blue and silver designations are posted. So blue students will meet on Tuesdays, silver students will meet on Thursdays. This classroom is in Morton Hall. On your non-campus day, you should expect to participate online during your class time. Here's another example of a hybrid course. Note that this is Calculus A, a 4-hour class, so it meets 4 times a week. So the blue students will meet on Monday, Tuesdays. The silver students will meet on Wednesday, Thursdays. Again, on the non-campus days, you should expect to participate online during your class time. And you can see the class location where you will come on your class days. Now, a word about classroom locations. These could change right up through the first day of class. So please make sure that you are checking your schedule for the final location of your classroom. Here is a remote section. You can see that it's remote because it says 21302R. It has R in the section number. Notice that it says online for where, so your course materials will be available online, but there are class meetings for this because it's a remote section and you should expect to participate online during these times. So let's focus on some frequently asked questions now about what will online classes be like? Will I be learning the material on my own? No. All course materials, including recorded lectures, class notes, homework, quizzes, exams, etc., will be delivered electronically via Canvas. You'll be able to watch and listen to course lecture material. Instructors will still be available during office hours and by email for questions. How will office hours work? Most instructors will use Zoom for office hours and will respond to questions sent by email. However, different instructors will have different plans for office hours, so make sure you read the course syllabus and follow your instructor's policies. I'm in an online class and want to take this course on campus, in a hybrid form. Can I do that? It depends. Some classes may only be available with the online modality. You can check the schedule of classes to see if a hybrid section exists, and if it does, you can register for that section. Hybrid classes may be full, but the College of Engineering will make every effort to get you into a hybrid course if we can. I want to take the hybrid section of a course, but I can't get in. Why not? In order to maintain required social distancing, our typical seats classroom numbers have shrunk dramatically, in some cases by more than 50%. So we are limited by room availability for hybrid classes. We will do our best to get you into a hybrid section, but we cannot guarantee it, especially for courses outside the College of Engineering. What's the difference between online and remote classes? In reality, not much. In both cases, all course materials will be available online, and you would not have to come to campus to participate. Depending on the instructor, you might be required to participate remotely during class time. You should make sure to carefully review the syllabus to understand what your instructor will require. I don't want to come to campus this fall and need to take all my classes online or remote. Is that possible? Yes, you should be able to take all your required classes online or in the remote modality. You might not be able to take every elective, like an HSBS, HFA, or one of your engineering elective courses online or remote. So you can check with the engineering advisors at engineering@uah.edu for alternatives. Are there any traditional classes that I can take? The answer is probably not. More likely, the answer is no. Very few classes are offered with the traditional modality this fall. I want to take a remote section of a hybrid course, but there isn't one. What should I do? First, look to see if there is an online section for that course. Some courses have just hybrid sections and online sections, like ENG 101 or MAE 375. You should choose the online section if no remote sections exist. The last digit of my A number is 2, so I'm in the blue group, but I would rather come to campus on silver days. Can I do this? No. You need to come to campus on the days associated with your blue or silver group. I'm in a high-risk group, or I live with someone who is high risk, but the online sections are full. What should I do? It depends. If this is a College of Engineering course, email the advisors at engineering@uah.edu, and they will contact the department to see about additional seats. If the course is an elective or an HSBS HFA course, you might need to choose something different. Contact the advisors to see about alternatives. What happens if I'm in a hybrid section and I get sick or exposed to COVID-19? First, let your instructor know via email. Instructors of hybrid sections will work with you to deliver course materials remotely until you are well enough or cleared to return to class. Instructors will also be able to give quizzes and exams online. Please make sure you have a laptop or desktop machine that meets the COE laptop requirements so that you can participate remotely. What about labs? How will these work for hybrid or online remote? For engineering labs, the departments are prepared to give you the best laboratory experience possible given the current constraints. These labs are hybrid or online. Regardless, check your syllabus to make sure you understand the requirements for your lab sections. For non-engineering labs, our best advice is to follow your syllabus. What about tutoring, PASS, and academic coaching? The Student Success Center will continue to provide services either in person or online. You can make appointments for help with your coursework by going to my.uah.edu or by going to uah.edu/SSC and click on Make an Appointment. PASS will continue as well. Check your syllabus for information about how your PASS leader will interact with your class. I'm very nervous about taking classes online. What should I do to be successful? First, it's okay that you're nervous. Online classes are a new thing for all of us. Here are some tips. Taking online classes. First, schedule time to watch class lectures. Even if your online class doesn't meet at certain times, schedule a regular time when you will watch the videos for a particular class. Find a quiet place or use headphones, remove distractions, and take notes just like you would if you were in the classroom. Don't procrastinate. Try not to put off watching lectures until the end of the week. Watching 3 to 4 hours of lectures at one time is not the best way to learn. Set a schedule and stick to it. Online does not mean self-paced. And then, most importantly, ask for help. If you need help, ask for it. Go to office hours, meet with TAs if they're available, use the SSC tutoring and PASS. Don't wait until week 10. Get help when you need it. What should I do if I still have questions? You can sign up for a Zoom session with Dr. English and the advisors. We will send out an email with a link to register for these meetings. Where can I find other information about returning to campus? So uah.edu/return-to-campus is the best resource for all information about returning to campus. There's also an FAQ page at uah.edu/return-to-campus/facts. We encourage you to check this web page regularly as policies and procedures change as we get more information about COVID-19.